Hi, everybody. Welcome in. This is Snowflake High School tonight. And tonight, it was the quarterfinals of the boys 2021 3A state basketball playoffs. And our coverage here at Sports Zone Radio is called Northland Basketball. It's brought to you by Choice Wireless. I'm Floyd Simmons, and a rare courtside post-game appearance for us on camera by this guy, my broadcast partner, our analyst on the broadcast, Byron Brown, B Squared. Byron, how about this Snowflake performance tonight?
Hey, a real gutty performance here by the Lobos tonight. Did an outstanding job of jumping out front, getting that big lead, and then doing whatever they could to kind of hang on. You know, they went to Stuart West down low early on in that game, got 7 points in that first quarter, and then after that, it was going to be one at the line, and that's exactly what the Lobos did here tonight. They were able, when they got to the foul situation and they got to the line, they were able to ice it, had ice in their veins, just like our player of the game, Sports Zone Radio player of the game, Ryson Stuart.
8 big makes from the foul line in the fourth quarter to close it out and get a 45-39 win over Florence in the quarterfinals. Our Sports Zone Radio player of the game is standing right there. It is the senior, Ryson Stuart, joins us now. Hey, Ryson, congratulations on the win today.
Thanks for having me.
How did it feel? How did it feel getting that win? You're a senior, and you're one of the leaders on that team, a starter, and a guy that had to go out there and give a lot of effort against a great team in a physical, tough game tonight. How did it feel to get the win tonight?
I felt great. We came in knowing what the game plan was and what we needed to do overall to get the win, and everyone knew what part they had to partake of, and we ended up just hanging on to the end, which was good.
Physical game, right? I mean, talk about playing out there toward the end. There was a lot of testiness going on between you and the other guy wearing number 5 on the other side, Eddie Chappell. I thought it was great spirited sportsmanship, but you guys were going at each other.
Yeah, for sure. He was a great defensive player. He was definitely trying to keep me from doing what I want to do, which is run the offense, and definitely try to feed Stuart the ball as much as I can. And I mean, he's just playing great defense on me. I was able to try to run the offense as much as possible with him up in my grill, though, so it was good.
Ryson, you guys jumped out to that big lead, 19-5 in that first quarter, and Florence was able to kind of come back and take a little bit and knock it down at halftime. But it seemed like in the third quarter, you guys let the Gophers dictate the tempo. What did Coach Wood say to you guys at the end of the third quarter to get you guys back in focus?
Yeah, he just said stick to the game plan. You know, we had a great game plan coming in, which was just push the pace and everything, and we kind of felt like he was getting away from us. But we could see that they were getting tired, and so Coach just had keep pushing the pace, and everything worked out fine.
You know, a lot of times this Snowflake team is, it's kind of a story of how Stuart West goes, so goes the rest of the team. And he started great. You had that great first quarter. You led 19-5 at the end of the quarter. Looked like it was going to be a runaway victory for Snowflake tonight, but Florence had other ideas. Stuart had 7 points in the first quarter, part of that big early lead, and never scored again. What does it say to you and the rest of the team that you can still muster up a victory like this one against a tough opponent without getting a lot of offense out of Stuart?
Oh, yeah, I built a ton of confidence for sure. We knew that going in, they're going to be super physical with Stuart, and they were going to try to push him around, keep him out of the paint. We were just hoping that he would still be able to enforce his will on him, but we could see towards the end that they just weren't going to let that happen, so we just had to look for other options, and luckily everyone else was able to pick it up.
Ryson, one of the key plays of the game and one of the key plays for you getting the Sports Zone Radio player of the game is right here. Do you remember this moment where you're sitting here about top of the key, Chappell's on you, and I can't remember which teammate came up to kind of give you a back pick. You faked right, Chappell went with it, and you just took off and used your speed and athleticism to beat everybody to the basket. How did that feel?
I felt great. I called the play for Stuart to come set the pick up for me, and I see that he was going to cheat the pick, and I heard Coach Wood behind me say, go to the hole. And so I crossed over and went straight to the hole. I saw who was, I think, number 2 come across to try to block it, and I was lucky able to put it in the basket.
It's pretty good when you can execute a plan, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, look, you've got the Final Four on the way next. You get to host. I mean, this is it's COVID-19. It's weird. Different things are happening. You don't have to go to a neutral site. You're not playing in a bunch of games over at Prescott Valley. You get to be home. What does it mean for the Lobos to play at home in the Final Four against Fountain Hills, your next opponent?
Yeah, it's super exciting. We're all super excited to come back in here on Thursday and play. We love hearing the fans after not playing the fans all year, and having it be super loud in here was really fun.
All right, good luck to you. Congratulations. Big win. And you're the Sports Zone Radio's player of the game.
Thank you.
All right, Ryson Stuart gets it done out there, Byron Brown. And deserving. It could have gone, though, to a couple of guys. Gannon Larson was a strong contender for that player of the game designation. And so was their teammate Michael Brimhall. I don't think you could have gone wrong with any of those guys.
Well, the guard play was especially crucial for the Lobos here tonight once the Gophers were able to kind of clamp down on Stuart West and keep them after that first quarter rush for West of 7 points. It was up to the guards, and the guards had to play not only offensively, but they had to play defensively against the Gophers. And that tandem right there of Brimhall, Larson, and Stewart did a tremendous job. And Ryson Stuart, congratulations, being the Sports Zone Radio player of the game.
Big home win for Snowflake in the quarterfinals. They're on to the Final Four. They'll take on Fountain Hills on Thursday. Next Thursday night, 7 p.m., right here at Lobo Gymnasium. And we look forward to bringing you broadcast coverage here at Sports Zone Radio. We call this Northland Basketball, everybody. It's presented by Choice Wireless.